I didn't. Nope. He is not an actor. He doesn't know when his cue is. Wait for it. I am honored to present the George Pal Memorial Award to my friend who, let me tell you a little story about Simon Kinberg. He went to a camp when he was a little kid. And, that's the end of the story. This is my good friend receiving the George Pal Award at the Saturn Awards 2016 here in Burbank, California. Simon Kinberg. Yes.
She's right, I'm not an actor. So this is what my speech looks like, not the teleprompter. Thank you,
Hi.
Olivia. One of the things I did learn from being a writer is that great actors make all writing sound good. So thank you for being here tonight and making a lot of that sound good, and for making the too few words I gave you in Apocalypse sound great.
I had five.
Yeah, well, you started with 3 and you ended with 5. Anyway, truly, this is a tremendous honor, and I appreciate it. Science fiction and fantasy especially are the kind of stories I grew up reading and watching when I was a kid. It was comic books, it was Star Wars and Spielberg movies that made me want to tell stories in the first place, that got me excited to live in imaginary worlds where you could fly or shoot laser beams out of your eyes or be a Jedi. That's where I wanted to escape, to explore, to dream. But I never could have dreamt that I would actually be able to tell those particular stories when I grew up, if I've grown up. Write dialogue for Wolverine or Darth Vader or Sherlock Holmes. If you told me that when I was a kid, I would have called you crazy, and I do still think it's crazy that I get to do this as my job. But it is my job, and I'm only as good at it as the many people I work with. So I share this honor with all the partners in a process that lasts years, as you know, when you make a movie, hundreds of, sometimes thousands of people, and always includes my closest partners who are here now, my agent Risa, my best friend Josh, my work wife Emma, and boss, and especially my kids who are not here, but 2 boys who are the same age as I was when I saw Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi for the first time. So all really I want to do when I sit down to write or go to produce is inspire them the way I was inspired when I was their age, by George Lucas, by Spielberg, by Stan Lee, by Isaac Asimov, by Ray Bradbury, by Ridley Scott, all the great writers and filmmakers who continue to inspire me every day. So it is humbling to be here at a show that honors those same guys and treats this kind of work that we do as art, as seriously as all other art, because that's the way we treat it. So thank you.
To present our next